All right, good evening, everybody. Afternoon, everybody. Welcome to, well, here's a quick start for you. No heads up, but we're underway. Wildcats take a 2-0 lead. Banging his way in and turning, twisting, and firing is Ty Chisholm for Tacoma's finest. That's where we're playing his second leg of today's afternoon affair. And driving in is Amir Pad, no foul call, missed a shot. Here comes Tacoma finest back off to our way. Here's Smitty from the far angle. Off the mark, no good. Rebound going up is Williams. And it will go off Tacoma's finest and out of bounds. 2-0 Wildcats. Coming off the loss in game 1. Here's D'Angelo Moore straight away for 3. Got it. D'Angelo Moore gives the Wildcats a 5-0 lead to start things off, just like they did against in the first game. Jumped out to a 17-3 lead. There's a shot out the mark. Over the back is Jay Martin to get the rebound. Smitty reload from outside. Rolls in and out, no good. Dix will yank down the rebound. D'Angelo Moore from the corner. No good. Tracking down the rebound is Nate Hassana. Out of backcourt. Cut off at the pass here by Amir Patton. He'll step back from 17. Back iron, no good. Tipped up and in, however, by Ty Chisholm. 5-2 Wildcats here early. Here's the pass stolen away by Tacoma's finest, and laying it up and in with the left hand is Jay Morton. Here's a steal and a foul. And slow to get up is a Wildcat. And got D'Angelo Moore. It's like that's Todd Williams. He's smacked in the face and slow to get up. And go inbounds for the Wildcats off to our right. And maybe it looked like he may have broke his glasses on the play there too. And giving him the 8 count. Here's our referee, the lone referee on the court, Gary Jackson. And looks like he broke off one of the sides, it was the earpiece to his glasses, and he may have to come out and figure out what he can do to get some new spectacles on. Now he can stay in the game. Here's Dixon, left-hand dribble, steps back, tried to feed one into Kanye Taylor, couldn't do so. Flips it back out to D'Angelo Moore, shake and make move, couldn't shed the defense. On the play by Jay Morton. Shot off the mark, no good. Racing back down with a gallop, and coming back, did away is Ty Chisholm. He is fouled on the play on the way to the rack. D'Angelo Moore may have got him there. And a shooting foul coming up for Tacoma's finest. They trailing at 5-2. As of last game, we'll have to check out the score. Kept over to our right, opposed to our own. Free throw up and good. 5-3. And it'll stay that way as the ball tapped out. And it'll be Wildcats basketball. Like that save there. Pretty nifty save by yours truly. Williams will go in, missed the lay-in shot.
I was hoping, though, you could have passed it.
Here's Jay Moore down the backcourt. The foul for it underneath. Grabbing and twisting and grabbing is Deontay Dixon. He'll be finally whistled for the foul underneath. Non-shooting foul. Should be on the floor. Gary Jackson will go to hand it off to Tacoma's finest. They were nice enough to come up and make sure I had all the right numbers and names and to the roster. Backing in and updating, now turning and twisting and firing. Short range as Ty Chisholm couldn't hit the shot. Ball finds its way off on the perimeter. And the shot off the mark by Nate Hosanna. Williams to Taylor, who springs up and hits Kanye Taylor. 7-3 is the score. Shot from the corner. Nothing but Corber for Jay Morton. He's got 5 here early. For Tacoma's finest. In the white jerseys, Wildcats. In their dark jersey will step back, walk in 3 for Deontay Dixon. He'll go up and There's some kind of band on top of the basket. It's the second time we've seen that hit tonight. This afternoon, rather. And now the end of that will result in Tacoma's finest with the basketball, trying to get by 1. Here's a nice move underneath, and then blocking the violation is the call underneath. Good defense underneath. Ty Chisholm trying to find a little wrinkle in the defense, couldn't do so, and walks with the basketball. Here's Dixon, hands off to Williams, no glasses. Now would drive in, step back from short range, front rim no good. Poe going up to Sadden, taps the ball around, but however, finally controlled momentarily by Tacoma's Pilots, jabbed away from behind by Patton. Out on top to D'Angelo Moore. He'll use the pick from Dixon. He'll fire and miss off to the left iron, and no good. Half-court pressure shown by the Wildcats. Using in game 1. Driving baseline. Jay Morton working against the defense of Dixon. Puts it back out on top to the near wing to Hosanna. Out on top to Chisholm. Drives into Chisholm. Stops. Pushes off. An offensive foul. Using the off arm is Chisholm to push off. He'll draw the offensive foul on Tacoma. Wildcats quickly back the other way and a quick inbound. Patton. Fade away for 15. He'll leave it short. Rebound pulled down by Hosanna. Here's Smitty from the corner. This is the shot. Ball jammed away from behind and poked away by Coleman. And in pursuance pays off by Coleman. He jabs it away again. Straight away 3. Off the mark. Poe going up as a human pogo stick. Deontay Dixon. He yanked down the defensive rebound. He'll come out of back court with the dribble out on top of Kanye Taylor to the free throw line. He'll take right, go left, change hands from right to left, rolls it up and in on the lay. Nice job by Kanye Taylor. 9-6 Wildcats here early. Now we got basketball going on in a concert. DJ going back to get away. It's Ty Chisholm. He'll hang in the air and get fouled by the Wildcats. He'll find himself at the free throw line. Shooting 2, Ty Chisholm for Tacoma's finest. Gary Jackson, our lone referee, did a great job in game 1, and no reason why he won't do it in the second game. He has complete control as Chisholm chips in the free throw, and he can't convert the back end. 9-7 Wildcats on top. Dixon to Patton. Hey, watching the basketball, you can see it drives in, tries to flip up a shot, and it's deflected out of bounds off Tacoma's finest. Jay Morton trying to persuade a referee to, hey, it's our ball, but he gets the right call in. Here's Dixon for 3. Rattles in, drops for Deontay Dixon. The ripple and the triple for Dixon, and the Wildcats extend their lead. In this case, they're wearing their Kids Have Cats jersey, entering the contest as the Wildcats. However, sharp-looking jerseys by the Wildcats sporting their futuristic Kids Have Cats jersey. Shot off the mark by Nate Hassana. How that pass down to D'Angelo Moore, springs up for Kanye Taylor, who slips into a slam jam off the nice feed. 14-7 Wildcats on top. Fast over drive in and scoring on the play for Tacoma's finals to Ty Chisholm. He's got 5 on today. 49 Wildcats. Shot off the mark. Kanye Taylor with a rebound. He was going to go in and hits the easy shot. '69 Wildcats. First half action. Flip to the corner for Morton. Can't convert the 3. Ball tapped up and saved. Tap to Morton. Off the offensive rebound. Cross-court pass to Smitty, who will elevate for 2. Off the mark. Ball tapped out. Controlled by the Wildcats. D'Angelo Moore on the run. He'll just go coast to coast. Stays pass underneath the Williams on the baseline. Who scores? Wildcats had their biggest lead of the night. Had 9 here in the first half. Long three. Got it. Nice shot. Long range shot by Ty Chisholm. Wildcats by 6. And make it 9 as D'Angelo Moore elevates for 3 and hits. Nine-point lead for the Wildcats. Equals their biggest lead here in the first half. Ty Chisholm working against the defense of Kanye Tater. They're finding a setup for 3 and hits. Ty Chisholm for the triple. And the triple. 21-15. Wildcats on top. Here's Dixon for 3. Ball tapped up high in the air. And who to go off last? It goes off the Wildcat last. And out of bounds. Tacoma's finest basketball. Brandon Brickhouse. We're in number 55 here in game number 2, or 25 in game 1. We'll check in. Talking to Coach Bortoon after game 1. Well, first time playing with Brandon Brickhouse, so it gives some size to the Wildcats. Shot off the mark, tapped into the hands of Deontay Dixon by Williams. Defeated to Moore, off angle, the 3, got it. Off the feed by Deontay Dixon, the ripple, the triple for D'Angelo Moore. 9-point lead for the Wildcats. There's a long 3. Tapped up, controlled by the Wildcats in the hands of Williams. Just scoop it down to Brickhouse, waiting all by himself. Kind of knees the ball around, feeds it out to the corner to Williams, doesn't stolen away. Long pass down for Smitty, but too far. He can't track it down. And the Wildcats get the basketball back off to Tacoma, to turnover. Ball jabbed around. And it should be Tacoma's basketball. No turnovers. I mean, no timeouts used by either squad yet here in the first half. Wildcats lead it by 9. That's their biggest lead of the night, equaling it. Sauce over dribble inside. Scoop shot up and good by Ty Chisholm. He scores again. Brickhouse with a foul. 13 points for Ty Chisholm here to start things off. He'll go to the free throw line. Got to cut down this lead by the Wildcats. And he does. Wildcats by 6 unofficially. We actually get to see the scoreboard. Brickhouse drives in. Peels back down, hands out to Dixon straight away. Dixon will drive in, go from the left hand to the right hand. Kisses the window and he hits the shot and is fouled on the play. Wildcats build their lead back up to 8. I'd like to thank the general manager and the bartender over at Applebee's Bar and Grill in Auburn for a nice lunch. Dixon makes the free throw. Lead back up to 9 for the Wildcats. As they were nice enough to chip in half our bill. There's Ty Chisholm raising and hitting a triple again. The triple for Chisholm. Lead back down to 6 by the Wildcats. D'Angelo Moore almost has the pocket stripped, and now he does. Saved by Chisholm behind the back pass. Nice behind the back pass to Raymond Martin, who scores. He down to 4. Williams drives in, hangs it up in the air, misses the lane. Brickhouse will come down with the offensive foul, or the offensive rebound. Rather kicked out for Dixon for 3. The ripple and the triple for Deontay Dixon. Goes the Wildcats lead back up to 7. 9 has been their biggest lead here in the first half. Conversion defense by the Wildcats. Nice pass underneath. Going up and getting fouled is Nate Hazana. And D'Angelo Moore there will be whistled for the defensive foul for the Wildcats. Tacoma's Files will be shooting 2. So yeah, they gave us our entire bill, 40% off. over at West. Hey, sometimes it pays off to be me.
Or a friend of you.
That's or a friend, or friend. You're exactly right. Dividends paid off for Dave Hitch, our videographer, doing such a great job, our cameraman, and of course for Coach Portune, recipient of 40% off our bill at the Auburn Applebee's. Give them a shout out. 3 to 6 at 90 midnight. Stop in for happy hour at any participating Applebee's stores. There's a shot from the corner by Pat and swirls in and out. Brickhouse with the offensive rebound. He goes up to stick it back in and is fouled on to play. The Brickhouse will find himself at the free throw line. Had 2 points and 13 rebounds in game number 1. Did Brandon Brickhouse pounded the boards for the Wildcats. And a Ben flex and can't get the first free throw to go through the netting. Herbert Spitty talking things over with D'Angelo Moore. You got a little age on D'Angelo Moore as Smitty is great popping through that goatee. Next free throw by Brickhouse will fall through. Chisholm's been the big offensive weapon so far for Tacoma. Here's Hassana. Tries it, goes out, misses a shot. Rebound pulled down by Martin. He goes up and is fouled on the play by the Wildcats. Non-shooting foul. Smitty will race to inbounds the ball, which they do. Chisholm working against the defense of Amir Patton. Nice pass underneath by Chisholm. Wide open underneath with Nate Hassana. He has 2 for Tacoma's finest. Dixon will step back. He's went underneath the Brickhouse. Under duress underneath, goes up, misses the shot. Rebound safe and going out of bounds by Amir Patton, but into the hands of Tacoma finest on the run. Here's Chisholm, goes up, and no foul called, but there to put it back in. With the putback was Raymond Martin, who scores. Wildcats lead by 6. And will inbounds on the opposite side of the floor. Morwai a 3. Can't get that one to go. Chisholm will hold on the rebound for Tacoma. Herbert Spitty with the basketball right in front of us. He'll step back for 3. Got it. Herbert Spitty hits the ripple. And the triple for Tacoma. 31-28. Unofficially. I say that because we can't see the scoreboard. More with the basketball for the Wildcats. He'll step back and hit. That's a 3. 34-28. Wildcats on top underneath. Raymond Martin just scores and flipped you back the other way. Wildcats by 3. Dixon using the pick of Brickhouse. Goes in and out. Tatum will battle for the offensive rebound, but it's saved in by Tacoma. Right ahead of Brickhouse. Now the ball is loose, controlled by Tacoma, and a foul called on Kanye Taylor. So, Tacoma inbounds. And a long shot. Got it. Jay Morton is 8-point. What is it?
34. Tied.
Tied at 34. How about that? Our scores jive with the scorekeeper of this game. And that's a second ball thrown right by me. Apparently while we were gone, an air ball bit one of our tripod for our camera. Had to put it back up into use. Here's D'Angelo Moore just circling around, going in and scoring as D'Angelo Moore to get the Wildcats back to lead, 36-34. And boy, a long pass down, uncontested. And he serves a long pass down to Jay Morton, who scores. So the Wildcats will slow things down. Interesting enough, they're usually in the Wildcats in their summer, their park league, fall, spring, summer. They play running 20-minute quarters. Each clock stopped. Here's Deontay Dixon will pop and stop for 3 and get the Wildcats back a 3-point lead. And I was wondering in the first half, if particularly the extended period of time playing may wear on the Wildcats here in the second contest. It's a foul by Amir Patton and going to the free throw line shooting 3 will be Ty Chisholm, who's already having a wonderful first half. And so Gary Jackson will ask for the basketball from Brandon Brickhouse. Chisholm at the free throw line. Who towed up for the yellow line and they missed the first free throw. And the next free throw, can't get it to fall, but it's it has one more left. After missing the first 2 for the free throw line. Game going on the inner side. And he misses all 3. Chisholm was deadly from outside, but 0 for 3 there from the free throw line. Patton jump stops in, kicks out for D'Angelo Moore for 3. For rim, no good. They'll chase it down. Tacoma on the run. Long pass down, hands it off underneath, swings down for Spinney for 3. In and out. Ball tapped out off the hands of Tacoma and out of bounds. And it will be Tacoma's basketball. Driving in, a left-hand runner off the mark was Alex Coleman. Moore coast to coast, finds Kanye Tater on the baseline, goes up, has the ball blocked out of there. Herbert Spinney eyes a 3, in and out. Ball tapped around, controlled now by Jay Morton. And it's going to be Wildcats basketball. All right, so D'Angelo Moore will bring the ball out of backcourt. Wildcats by 3. And Moore Wyanetta would leave a short graces in the front rim. And a head-on collision out right in front of the free throw line. Chisholm will go down. Patton will go down and help Chisholm up. First game is rather physical. See how this one goes as we get deeper into this one in the first half action. Wildcats lead it by 3. Deontay Dixon posts up Brickhouse. He'll pivot around, back out on top to Dixon. Down to Moore. So Herbert Spinney, good defense on D'Angelo Moore. Just steps back from the corner and drills his shot. The ripple and the triple for D'Angelo Moore. Good defense by Herbert Spinney, but D'Angelo Moore hits the ripple into triple. Wildcats lead it by 6 here in the first half. Backed it away is Alex Coleman, who scores. (42-39). Dixon, long range shot off the mark. And loose ball foul will go against the Wildcats. Tacoma's finest with the basketball, coming back from our right to our left. Shutting it by 3, 42-39. Chisholm tried to post up. The new guy, and he hits. 42-41. Wildcats off the mark. Their new number will have to track down. He just has obviously just showed up here. Chisholm bullies his way in, misses the shot. Kanye Tater and the Wildcats on the run is Deontay Dixon scoring. 44-41. And a shot near side, in and out, no good. D'Angelo Moore. Uses the pick of Deontay Dixon. July 3. Leaves it short. And he'll go out of bounds. Beats Tacoma Finest basketball. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you by House Call Fitting Service. Now, we have House Call Away Service. Here's the left-hand flank, short by Smitty. Hit it with a rebound. Quick outlet pass to Amir Pad. Drives in. Goes up ahead to shot block. Lands in the hands of Coleman on the run. Feeds it near the corner. Back out on top of Herbert Smitty. Set shot 3. Got it. Herbert Smitty, the ripple and the triple. His second one. And it's 44-44 here in the first half. D'Angelo Moore glides in with a right-hand runner and hits. Wildcats by 2. Herbert Smitty 1 on 3. Rapida back out. Jay Morton with the basketball. Coleman will dump it down underneath. Shot up and marked and good by number 4, who had just snuck into the lineup late in the game. Ties the game at 46. We'll find out. We'll track down a name for him during the next break. Deontay Dixon, crossover move, tries baseline right. Grabbed by Morton and fouled by Morton. And a non-shooting foul for the Wildcats, I do believe. A non-shooting foul. We get the music going on up to our right that never seems to stop. Wildcats will inbound off to right, and it looks like Brickhouse will step down, and this is Todd Williams will step into the lineup for the Wildcats. Foul on the defense by Amir Padden. Foul is Ty Chisholm. Got himself a good first half. Inbounds on top to Herbert Smitty. D'Angelo Moore converging on him defensively, and Herbert fires, misses the shot bad. Rebound by Dixon, who left-handed down to D'Angelo Moore. Clangs into the body of Herbert Smitty and draws a foul on Smitty. Smitty, a little stocky guy. And D'Angelo Moore bounced off him. Moore pulls up from 10. And gets to all the bounces, and it drops through. 48-46. Here's Chisholm backing down. Converts on double T by Kanye Chater momentarily. Chisholm still with the bounce ball. Step back for 3. The mark. Ball taps into the hands of Coleman. Feeds it near corner to Herbert Smitty. Takes his time, fires, and can't get the shot to fall. But there's number 4 to tip it back in. For Tacoma, ties it up at 48. Long pass down, uncontested to Amir Padden. Wildcats grab back the lead. In a high-scoring affair, Wildcats lead it by 2. Unofficially 50-48. Herbert Smitty again will launch one off the mark, no good. Did not draw iron. And the Wildcats will slowly walk things up. Perhaps time winding down here in the first half. We cannot see the clock, by the way, or the score. Make sure we're all matched up. Here's Dixon straight away, 3. Got it. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Deontay Dixon. Wildcats lead it by 5. And Chisholm back to the way at the buzzer. Will not have counted if it would have gone through. And we are at the break. Wildcats lead it by 5. We'll be back with second half action. We come back. You're listening to Bremerton Tonight's Basketball on ISBNSports.com. Stress symptoms can affect your body, your thoughts, feelings, and behavior without realizing it. Stress that is left unchecked can contribute to health problems. At Manette Day Spa, our highly trained massage expert therapists can recognize problem areas to ease away everyday stress with a variety of therapeutic massage methods. Swedish, deep tissue, hot stone and cupping. You owe it to your body. Call Manette Day Spa to book your appointment today. 360-405-0293. Stress symptoms can affect your body, your thoughts, feelings, and